Did you know that an average person uses at least 2 hours every single day browsing these news feeds on social media? That might not shoot like a big number, but over a lifetime it adds up for 5 years. That's enough time to be able world-class experts at five different things. If you are spend 10,000 hours mastering each of them, but that's just the tip of the iceberg because when it comes to kids and teenagers, they spend up to 8 hours of their day on these things that's called social media, and this number is only getting higher, and in the matter of years you might find yourself spending as much time on the Facebook, Instagram and YouTube as you spend on sweeping. Ridiculous. But how on earth we ended up like this? Just last year, Facebook made over $40 billion in the revenue. To put that number into the perspective, the total budget of the entire country of Pakistan, which is one of the most populated countries in the world, is also a little over $40 billion. And the big chunk of that amount Facebook spends on figuring out how to make their platform as addictive as possible. Besides them, you have YouTube, Snapchat, and other social media companies trying to do the exact same thing, because the longer you stay on their platform, the more money they are going to make. It's that simple. Unfortunately, they have figured out a way to manipulate us. There is a little chemical in your brain that is known as dopamine. It constantly searches for the reward because every time it gets it, it spikes and makes you feel good. That's why you constantly check your phone every time it buzzes. When someone likes or comments on your pictures or God forbid it, follows you, your dopamine surges. And when your brain knows what it can get, an easy dopamine spike, it will constantly push you to check your Instagram even when your phone doesn't even buzz. And that's known as the phantom vibration syndrome. But the dopamines of Instagram are far beyond that. Its number of the disadvantages is that destroys your self-esteem. The pictures that we posted doesn't represent our life. You don't always look that great. You are not always traveling to every corner of the world, but your brain thinks otherwise and believe that how his or her life is. And by nature, we compare ourselves to those pictures and realize that we are not even as good at them. That's like a bullet into your self esteem. Of course, we can go on with the downside of the social media, but unfortunately, this video must end now. Thanks for watching. I see you guys in the next one.